Students, am I audible and is my screen is visible? Can anyone reply?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so could you write good morning in the chat box so that, yeah, I'll take it as an attendance. Everyone, I request everyone to write good morning in the chat box. Yeah, last class I started from here importance of supply chain decisions. Okay, so we discussed this design of supply chain, how a company designs for a longer period of time, and how the planning process goes. Three the according to the strategy, the planning will be developed for maybe for 3 months to 1 year. This will be the planning. The company will decide how to make the supply chain effective and efficient, and then the operations will be carried out by the customers, for the customers, by the employees, and how efficiently we can deliver the products and offer the services to the customers. So this will be changing weekly or daily. Then this was the order cycle. Okay, I'll explain it later on. Might be in the revision classes. ठीक है. तो cycle view एक है, push pull view है. Then enablers of the supply chain performance, improvement in communication and IT. In this, again, uh, it's an example of an Asian Paint Denton box. Okay, this box was developed by Asian Paint so that they were not they were initially the paint industry or the paints company used to keep many shades of colors in their catalogs and many shades of colors in their storehouses also. So whenever customer used to select one shade, they used to take that shade, uh, add the base, and make the paint. Okay, so this was taking space of the shop. So when this product was invented, okay, in this product, what there are only three colors and one base. Okay, red, green, and blue. So whatever the shade is there, they can easily do the variation and combination of those three colors, and they can make whatever shade the customer needs. So this was the improvement in the maybe in the IT sector, in which the what do you say, the all the boxes, all that small tins of various colors were eliminated. Okay, so whatever the color requirement was there, this was fulfilled by this box. Okay, so that was the enabler and the supply chain performance. So their supply chain of supplying all the individual boxes or tins of the or those colors were eliminated. So similarly, third party logistics also. Okay, you have seen this guy carrying the Flipkart orders. Okay, but the e-cart, which is working for Flipkart. So Flipkart only concentrates on their online retail business. They don't concentrate on delivering the products. Okay, delivering is important part, but they have given it to the third party who is taking care of it. okay, and enhance coordination capabilities. When your product is into scattered into different countries, you're procuring raw material from one country, you're producing in some another country, you're delivering into some another country, then there should be a proper coordination. So, and the last slide of my last class, okay, drivers. What helps in the supply chain performance? So your where your facility is there, what kind of inventory management you're using, okay, what kind of transportation, okay, how your information flows, how you come to know that the products are less in some store, or products are not getting sold in some stores, or how the information is carried to the head office, and how the sourcing of products is done, how the sourcing of raw material is done, okay, or the semi-finished goods is done, okay, and how the changes in pricing is done. Okay, so it if for a higher price you will deliver fast, at a lesser price you'll take time to deliver. Okay, that's what in Amazon example we have discussed. So this was all about previous one. Okay, so only two parts are remaining for this module to get completed, but those two parts are quite interesting and pretty big. Okay, so I thought it'll get completed within half an hour, but I guess it will take more than 1 hour today. So, but today, first module will get completed. Okay, so can I begin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Prajit. So, in this, in today's class, there are two things to be discussed. Okay, supply chain strategies. Okay, what kind of strategies the company needs to adopt, okay, in order to excel in the business. And okay, that is the main thing of today's lecture. And one more thing is, what is the what do you say, the supply chain performance measure, how to measure, okay, हम measure कैसे करें कि the company is performing well on supply chain or it is not performing well. Okay, so these two things mainly, this is the last two part of the first module. So after this we'll complete the first module. Okay, so let's begin. Second, no? Now I'll put it on the slideshow. So, in this competitive and supply chain strategies, first thing is, it says a company's competitive strategy defines, relative to its competitors, the set of customer needs that it seeks to satisfy through its products and services. ठीक है, first ये भारी भरकम सा definition, what it says is, okay, there is a business strategy for a company, okay, and there is a supply chain strategy for a company. That supply chain of strategy of a company should be helpful for that business strategy, should be in line with the business strategy, should be such that the business should improve. The supply chain cannot be designed, there is no correct or a perfect supply chain strategy. Okay, yehi correct hai, this is the correct one supply chain strategy, aisa no one can tell that like that. There are some different supply chain strategies for different companies. Okay, that different strategy is dependent upon what is the business the company is into. Okay, again I'll I'm coming to Walmart, or you can consider DMart. Okay, in this case, what what we experience here whenever we go to DMart, why we go to DMart, okay, we get, and we don't take two or three products in DMart or five or six products. We take at least a trolley, or nahi to bhi ek basket, and we'll take minimum of 15 to 20 products at a time whenever we go to DMart. And maybe not one product, maybe two or three products of that same thing. मतलब अगर if I'm buying chocolates, I'll uh, I'll buy a huge pack of chocolates. Okay, I'll not pick one chocolate. And if you have observed in this stores in Walmart, DMart, and Big Bazaar, you will not have a small 5 rupee wala chocolate. It's very difficult to find. Or even if you are buying a toothpaste, you will not get a 5 rupee or a 10 rupee ka toothpaste. You will get a bigger pack, because those shops or those hypermarkets or supermarkets, hypermarkets, are meant for people buying in more quantities. Why they expect the people should buy more, ज़्यादा क्यों खरीदना है? Because they are offering those things at a lesser price. Okay, so the business strategy of Walmart, DMart, of Big Bazaar is that the the customer will come and the company will offer them products at a lesser price. So lesser price is the key in their business strategy. So कम price में मिलना चाहिए products. So their supply chain strategy should also be in such a way that whenever they are delivering products, they should deliver products in huge quantity and at a lesser cost. So if the cost to the company for that product is less, then they can offer the products to the customer at a lesser price. So their supply chain strategy should be developed like that. Okay, versus the convenience store. Okay, our kirana store or our more outlet or our Reliance Fresh. Okay, all these don't focus much on that. They focus much on the availability of the product. They don't give that much discount which the DMart is giving. Kirana store will hardly give you 1 or 2 rupee discount on maybe a 50 rupee item. Okay, so they are not the more outlet or the kirana store don't focus on the uh, giving you at a lesser price. They more focus on the availability of the product. Whenever you go to the shop, whenever you go to the kirana shop, whenever you go to the more shop or the Reliance Fresh, the product should be available. Okay, because you're going only for 2 or 3 products over there, or 2 or 3 में से एक या दो available नहीं रहेगा, then you will be dissatisfied. But when you are going to Big Bazaar, you are taking around 20 to 30 products. From that, one product is not available, then you will not be disheartened. अरे यार नहीं मिला. Okay, 1 or 2 times at least. So they focus more on the pricing. So their supply chain should be exactly like that. Okay, one more example. We have not heard of this company. Even I didn't heard about it a few days back. Make Mastercard. Okay. This company, what they do is they deliver the automobile parts. Okay, जैसे mats हो गया, then some broken glasses or wind. What do you say? Uh, the side mirrors or the lights. Okay, some of the different automobile parts they provide the maintenance of it, the delivery of it, the repair of it, all those things they do. Okay, but so these companies try to focus more on the availability of the products and the convenience they provide to the customers. Okay, they don't focus much on the reduction at a low price, because the customer wants the products for their cars, okay, at a good quality, and they should be long lasting. They don't want it should be cheaper. Okay, no doubt price plays an important role, but the important role is for the convenience and the reliability of the product. So the customer didn't expect a low cost product from McMaster car. Customer expects it as a good product and a reliable product for their cars. So they focus their supply chain strategies try to focus more on variety. Why variety? Because for every car there is a kind of a different arrangement for the windshield, for the glasses, for the side mirrors. Okay, for every car there is difference. So they provide a variety of products, but not at lesser cost. Okay, but at a reasonable price. Okay, so their supply chain strategy is to provide variety at a good cost. Walmart strategy is to provide too many products but at a lesser cost. Okay, similarly, last one, Blue Nile and Zales. Again, we don't know this company. Blue Nile is a company which delivers the diamonds, okay, jewelry, diamond jewelry online. Okay, and Zales is a company which has diamond stores, jewelry stores. Okay, so they have totally different supply chain strategies. Blue Nile, as it is online available, as it has a website, it has an online presence, so they can deliver the variety of products, many a huge variety of products at a lesser cost. ठीक है, diamonds है, diamonds, you can open their website and you will find too many jewelry options. You can select any one of them and FedEx will deliver directly to your home that exact jewelry, but pretty much at a lesser price. So Blue Nile will focus on providing variety of products and at a pretty much lesser price. Okay, but in Zales, where they have a brick and mortar store, a retail store hai, where you will go there, park your car. go inside the jewelry shop and see the jewelry, wear and see it. ठीक है उधर ऐसा like the girls do. Okay, they if you're buying a earring, you'll put it on your ear and see in the mirror. Okay, how do I look? Or if you're buying a necklace, और पूरा necklace लगा के दिखते हैं, पहन के दिखते हैं, how am I looking? So that experience you will get it in the sales, in the brick and mortar store, not in the Blue Nile. Blue Nile, you can just imagine, okay, how would I look after I get this jewelry. But in Blue Nile, and also in Blue Nile, you are supposed to wait for few days because it will get delivered to you. In Zales, immediately, if you are going to the shop, you select the jewelry and you will come out. Okay, so you have different kind of experiences here. Okay, Blue Nile mein you are getting a product at a lesser cost and huge variety. In Zales, you cannot get a huge variety like Blue Nile because Zales has shop hai, so there is a limitation of how many products you can keep in a shop. So their supply chain strategy definitely will differ. In Lenscart is having both. It is having its stores as well. It is having online presence as well. Okay. So in online presence, like just like Blue Nile, what Lenscart has did, Lenscart, whenever you download an app of Lenscart or whenever you're accessing on a laptop or a PC, then you have an option that you can select a when you switch on that, and when you select that, I don't remember the option, but that camera, the front camera will be there of your mobile phones. It will scan your face, it will tell to move left, it will tell to move right, and then it will scan your face, and your face will be visible to you along with the specs which you are selecting. So how the specs look on you, that it will be telling the lens card. So it is giving a kind of an artificial intelligence feeling. Okay, CS engineers might be knowing it pretty well. So it is a uh, uh, kind of a improvement in the information technology. Okay, so it is giving you a kind of a look wherein if you go to a store, you can physically wear the glasses and see, okay, how you are looking. Okay, so all these things will determine the supply chain. So your supply chain should be in line with the business. That is the main thing of this slide. Okay, so how to improve this? The supply chain is a banate kaise? Okay, first of all, see this diagram. Okay, it starts from here, new product development, NDP. A new product will be developed. Okay, then the marketing and sales of that product will be there. Then the operations, the production of of that new product will be there. Then the distribution, how the products will be distributed to the customers, or the customers will come to the shop, and the after sales service, or during the sales service, and finance, accounting, information technology, and human resource will help. So based on this, my supply chain strategy will be built. Okay, for the new product development, I'll, as a company, I will see what kind of products the customers are looking for. Okay, as I've told you few decades back, the companies used to focus much on the product, on the improvement of the product, on improvement on the variety of the products, the price, the cost of the products, all these things. Now, maybe 5 or 10 years back down the line, companies have started focusing on providing what the customer needs. ठीक है, कस्टमर का solution चाहिए. Customer has a problem, they cannot go out. Okay, lockdown has happened. Okay, first day of lockdown today in William. So first lockdown has happened, customer cannot go out, or Zomato will tell, okay, we'll deliver you the products at your home. Okay, so that is the service which they are providing. Okay, so that is the solution which they are providing. Okay, Amazon is telling, okay, you cannot go out to buy something. Okay, we'll come and deliver to you. Okay, so they'll take some permission from the government and come and deliver you the products. So company is focusing on providing solution to the customer. So according to that, the product will be developed. Okay, the marketing and sales team will try to push the product and try to educate you. Okay, this is the products. Okay, it is not just advertising or promoting the product, it is about educating you. Okay, this is the product. This is helpful for you. You are into you have seen in the ads, uh, I have these kind of difficulties. A character in the ad will have some kind of difficulties, and the other character will tell, okay, use this product, your difficulty will be solved. So they're providing the solution using marketing and sales. Then, depending upon that, your operations should be and your distribution should be. Okay, you cannot market that like in Domino's Pizza. Domino's Pizza, when they offered that within 30 minutes your pizza will be delivered, otherwise it will be given to you for free. So that was their marketing and sales pitch. So for their product. So whenever that marketing is telling or the sales team is telling, we'll deliver you within 30 minutes, that their work is done. Then the operations and distribution work starts. That means they need to uh, prepare and get the pizza delivered to the customer's house within 30 minutes. So how they will do it, how their supply chain strategy should be built. Okay, that should be in line whatever the marketing team is telling. That should be in line with the what kind of products I'm developing. Okay, and the service which they are providing should be again in line with everything. And finance, accounting, information, and human resource will be helping all these things in order to achieve that. Okay, now if Domino's is you expect, there are two situations I'll give you. Okay, there is one person who is constructing a house. Okay, there is another person who is ordering a pizza from a Domino's pizza. Okay, two persons. One person is constructing a house, he needs a bag of cement. Okay, one more person sitting in the house is hungry and he wants to order from Domino's. The supply chain of both the companies for both kind of customers will definitely be different. The customer who is constructing a house and is expecting a bag of cement to arrive, he can wait for one day, not a issue, or maybe for at least for hours, like 2 or 3 hours he can wait. But the person who is expecting a Domino's pizza cannot, definitely cannot wait for one day, or maybe not even for 2 or 3 hours. ठीक है, तब तक he'll not be hungry. He'll hunger will went off, will go off. Okay, so he is expecting the pizza to be delivered within maximum within 1 hour. Okay, so his expectation is different. So the supply chain of Domino's Pizza will be different, and the company who is manufacturing the cement or delivering the cement, their supply chain will be different. Okay, and because the expectation of the customers is also different. So it depends upon what kind of business you are into and what kind of company you are into, what you are telling to your customers. On that, your supply chain strategy is built. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now I'm going to talk about what is strategic fit. Okay, yeah, it's just a fancy word. There are 3 points in that. Okay, I'll not go through each of the points. Okay, I'll just tell you in the brief. Strategic fit, matlab, your supply chain, okay, is depending upon your business and how well your supply chain is, and it fits to your business. That is the strategic fit. Your products can be a FMC, ये- like grocery products है. Okay, groceries में जो भी आ गया, even biscuits, chocolates, ये सब आ गया. Okay, groceries में, and different kinds of products which are innovative products. You can consider mobile phones and tablets and laptops, which has kind of which are kind of innovative products. Okay, other, they are functional products. Groceries products है, chocolates है, biscuits है, packed foods है, आटा है, चावल है, everything, all those groceries are there. And on the other side you have electronics. Okay, so for different kind of companies, you will have a different kind of supply chain, and whatever supply chain you're having, it should fit to the business requirement. So that is what, if we can fit that business requirement, and the company is achieving the strategic fit. Okay, uh, I'll give this. You can read it, or just I'll go through the competitive strategy and the functional strategy must fit together to form a coordinated overall strategy. Okay, each functional strategy must support other functional strategies and help to reach a competitive strategy goal. That means each strategy जैसे इन्वेंट्री का स्ट्रैटेजी, मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी, okay, the distribution strategy, everything should be in line and they should fit together. That is what it is telling. Okay, and the different functions of a company must appropriately structure their processes and resources to be able to execute these strategies. Okay, so the entire structure which is built of the company, ठीक है, पहले कौन आता है, उसके बाद में कौन आता है, how the factory is set up, where the factory is set up, how we are going to deliver, whether we have own trucks or whether we have hired trucks from someone else, who is delivering our product, whether it is the third party or we ourselves are delivering the products, where our customer is situated, whether we are going to take it in a retail store or whether we are giving sending it directly to the customers, how the structure is meant. Okay, that will define our strategy. Then finally, the design of overall supply chain and the role of stage must be aligned in support of supply chain strategies. ठीक है, ये तो self-explanatory. Okay, okay. Till now, any doubts? Okay, thank you. Okay. Now this is kind of interesting. Okay, customer service and cost trade-offs. Okay, as engineers, you are very much okay, very much experience in drawing graphs. Okay, uh, again, I know this is the x-axis. Okay, this axis represents the service level, what kind of, how much level of service I can provide to the customers. This y-axis represents the cost of the service. Okay, कितना खर्चा लगेगा in order to provide what kind of service, what kind of cost I'll require. So this is the efficiency frontier. Okay, or this is a kind of a border. Okay, this border is telling us that at this cost of service, ये वाला जो line है, imaginary line which I'm making, at this cost of service, this cost of service, you can give this much service level. Okay, that means with 5 delivery boys of Domino's, you can deliver the pizza in 40 minutes. You cannot give it in the 30 minutes time. Half an hour में नहीं दे सकते. Okay, with 5 delivery boys at cost, you can give, you can deliver pizza at 40 minutes. If you want to deliver your service or you want to increase your service and deliver faster, then your service level which you're expecting this much, that means you need to hire more boys and more scooters. Okay, so to increase the service, you need to increase the cost. और अच्छा करना है service, your cost will go up. You want to increase the service more here, so this is the cost you are incurring. So what is the best situation and the ideal situation? I want to provide best service but at a lesser cost. Okay, whenever we go for a wedding shopping, I need the, what do you say, the bride, the dulhan जो रहती है, he she wants the best dress and her father wants at a lesser cost. Okay, so the net result is what, the dress should be very beautiful but at a lesser cost. It should not be too costly. Okay, but it should look very well. ठीक है, that will never happen. ओके, बहुत अच्छा ड्रेस मिला है बट बहुत कम पैसे में मिला है, दैट विल नेवर हैपन. Okay, so the best service the company is expecting to provide, but the company is expecting at a lesser cost. Okay, so company needs to decide what kind of service level they are and what kind of cost they are going to incur. So but the company wants and the company needs to be on this frontier. This is the border. इससे here we cannot provide good service at a lesser cost. इधर नहीं आ सकता. Okay, इतना मस्त service I'm providing but at a very lesser cost. This cannot happen. This should not happen. The existing position of the company, I'm spending this much on service and I'm providing only this much service level. This should not happen. I should try to make my company come on this frontier. Okay, so I'm taking only the two things here, the cost of service and service level. So my service level and the cost of service will make this efficient frontier, and I, as a company, I should be on this efficient frontier. If I am anywhere uh, here on this side, on the left side, then I'm not doing my services, or I am not practicing the right way. Okay, so that at a higher cost, even I'm not able to give the service. So this is how I can measure my service performance or the supply chain performance. And because of this, there are four more things, last four things, which on the strategy side I'll be discussing with you: the order delivery lead time, responsiveness, delivery reliability, and product variety. Okay, ये क्या है? This is the improvement in the strategy which I can do, or the supply chain strategy is built upon on these dimensions. Okay, so there, if you just type on the in the Google supply chain strategies, you will get uh, too many strategies. Okay, but the main strategy which is built on is on these four. Whether I am, which kind of company I am, I'll be focusing on any one of these four strategies. Okay, I cannot do all the things, I cannot do all four. Order delivery lead time means what? It is the time which I'm telling the customer that I will deliver that. Okay, if I'm telling that I'm going to a courier, and I'm a courier service, I want to ship that thing to Bangalore, then that courier service will tell me that it will reach Bangalore in 2 days, maximum 2 days. Or if I can put it today itself, then maybe by tomorrow morning it will reach. So early, by earliest by tomorrow morning, or late, or last May latest by next within 2 days. So that is the promise which the courier person is giving me. So if that courier person can deliver within 2 days, then I'll be a satisfied customer. कि हाँ ठीक है, he had told me 2 days it will take, and within 2 days it went. My courier was delivered. So that is the order delivery lead time. Whatever the promise I'm getting for the delivery of the product, I'm getting it. I'm going to buy a scooty, then that person in the showroom is telling that scooty right now is not available for delivery, but you come after 3 days, I'll make sure the delivery happens, the scooty is available, and you will get the scooty. So when I go after 3 days, the scooty, if it is available, then I'm a satisfied customer. He has delivered the order on time. Okay, that is what is there in this. Responsiveness, how well they are responding for the non-availability. When I'm telling them ये है या नहीं है, हाँ, it will be available. It will be how fast they are, मतलब basically they are responding. Okay, so that is what is there in this. Okay, it depends upon which kind of products I'm into. Okay, if I'm going to go to a kirana shop to buy a toothpaste, okay, then I expect that the toothpaste should be available with the kirana shop. Okay, so that is the functional product. Okay, the basic product. But if I go to a Samsung showroom, then I'll expect that the phone, if it is, even if it is not available, it should be available the next day. Okay, but toothpaste ka, I'll not wait like that. If it is not available in one kirana shop, I'll go to another kirana shop, I'll go to more outlet, I'll go to Reliance Fresh outlet. बट मेरे को टूथपेस्ट चाहिए, एक 2-3 दिन के बाद में ब्रश नहीं कर सकता. आई नीड टू ब्रश माई टीथ टुमारो इटसेल्फ. Okay, or maybe today itself. सुबह सुबह I'm going, early morning I'm going to that store, so I cannot wait for 2 days for a brush. Okay, sorry, paste. Okay, so that is the responsiveness which I'm expecting. It should be available, but I can wait for my cell phone for one day, not an issue. Okay, then third is delivery reliability. Delivery reliability is the whatever the product which is getting delivered to me. Okay, it should come, it should be properly delivered to me. Okay, it should not be damaged, it should not be tampered, or the different products should not get delivered to me. Okay, so it should be reliable. When the company is telling me, uh, if company is telling me, हाँ, your courier will reach in 2 days, or the mobile phone will come in one day, that correct product should be delivered to me. Okay, correct courier should come. किसी और का courier नहीं मिलना चाहिए 2 दिन में. Okay, I should get the courier which was supposed to be received by me. Only that product I should get it. ठीक है. I have ordered maybe I don't know J5. Okay, so I should get J5. I should not get J4 after one day. ठीक है. If I go after one day and the salesman tells हाँ आपने J5 ऑर्डर किया था ना but J4 आ गया है, वो चाहिए क्या फिर? Then I'll not. Then that is not a reliable delivery. Okay. Then finally it is a product variety. Okay, what kind of variety the products the company will provide for our products, that will determine the product variety. Okay, so we'll discuss them one by one. Okay, this is not that boring. Okay. Okay, cool. No doubts, right? Yeah. See this graph. Sorry, the diagram. This diagram is our supply chain lead time. Okay, how much time I require from the source to the delivery of the products. From here, from the source till the delivery, what is the time which has been required? Okay, source means I am sourcing the raw materials from various suppliers. I'm getting the raw materials from various suppliers. After I get the raw materials, I source the raw materials, I start making the components of the product. Okay, maybe I'm manufacturer of a Dell laptop, I'll start making the components, the graphics card, the processors, the monitors, the CPU, everything. I'm making the components, and my components are ready till this point. Now at this point the customer order arrives. Okay, till this time when I was sourcing the materials and making the components, there was no customer order. I was just making them so that my products, my components should be available whenever the customer order arrives. Whenever the customer orders, I should be I should be ready with this, the components. Then after I get the customer order, my order delivery lead time starts. कस्टमर के ऑर्डर मिलने के बाद में then I'll start assembling and I'll deliver the products to the customers. So these two things are there. Okay, assembling of the products and delivering of the products. So this, how much time this requires, that is my order delivery lead time. If I tell it will take 2 days, so within 2 days my assembly and delivery should happen to the customer. If I tell within 24 hours of our order your product will be delivered at your home, then my order delivery lead time is 24 hours and my assembly and delivery will take 24 hours together. Okay, but my making of components and sourcing will not definitely be not a part of that 24 hours. Okay, if a Domino's pizza is telling me that within 30 minutes I'm going to deliver you the pizza, then I'm not at that time, I'm not start making dough जो आटा है पिज़्ज़ा का बेस, फिर उसका टॉपिंग, उसको टमाटर काटना है, देन ऑलिव्स अरेंज करना है, देन प्याज काटना है, देन चीज़ गरम करना है. एवरीथिंग विल नॉट हैपन during that time. They will keep the pizza bread ready, they will keep all the toppings ready, everything is ready, the components are ready. As soon as the customer places the order, they'll take the pizza base. Okay, they'll just spread it, add the toppings, keep it in the oven, make that pizza, put it in the box, give it to the delivery guy. So what they are doing, they are basically assembling and then giving to the delivery boy. Then the delivery boy will ride his bike and deliver the pizza to your home. So when that happened, the customer order. So इसके पहले वाला जो process है, okay, that is in the anticipation. मतलब हाँ, customer will order in the anticipation of the customer order. And after this ये वाले point के बाद में, and this is also called as order penetration point. Okay, order has been placed. After this, the assembly and delivery will be started. So by this, I'm trying to find out, okay, what kind of supply chain lead time I required, or order delivery lead time I require. Okay, but this is not the case for each and every business. On the last slide for this. Okay, this is MTS, stands for make to supply, make to stock. MTO, make to order, and CTO is or ATO generally it is called as, okay, assemble to order. Okay, so there are three things depending upon what kind of business you are into. There are three kinds of categories. Okay, made to stock means when you are going to a shop and you are buying a toothpaste. Okay, you don't order for a toothpaste. Okay, you just go there and buy. ऑर्डर नहीं प्लेस करते मेरे को वाइट कलर का टूथपेस्ट चाहिए 50 ग्राम्स का, और उसका जो कवर है दैट शुड बी येलो कलर. ओके, यू डोंट ऑर्डर लाइक दैट. योर टूथपेस्ट इज रेडी. whenever you go to a shop it is ready and you just pick it up and buy it. Okay, so that kind of an arrangement is make to stock. So company is making the products and stocking it for the customer. So the entire process, the sourcing, the making of components, the assembly, delivery, everything will be done, and the customer will come at at the final retail shop and he will buy and go. The customer order will come and the delivery will happen. Okay, that is immediate. When you are buying a maybe a detergent or a soap or a toothpaste. So in that kind of things, okay, so the make to stock will be there. So your order delivery lead time, ये जो पूरा जो lead time है will be equal to the supply chain delivery lead time. Yeah. तो basically order delivery lead time कितना होगा? Almost zero. You reach the kirana shop and it was there on the shelf, so within 1 minute you bought the toothpaste. Okay, so if you are into that kind of a business, you should take care of the supply chain before the customer order arrives, the entire process. Okay, whereas in the next one, MTO, make to order. Make to order mein you are giving a 100% customized product to the customer. Okay, maybe you are building a house, you're making a bungalow, you have a land. Okay, you want to build a bungalow over there. Now that bungalow is not readily available कि हाँ इधर वो उधर bungalow का shop है, you are buying a bungalow and you are putting it on your land. That will not happen. Okay, you need to construct it from the scratch. You will hire an architect and an engineer. They will decide, they will ask you what kind of arrangement you need, how many rooms, what, how the structure will be. Okay, so everything they'll ask you, and then once you give them a green signal, here the customer order is, once you give them the green signal, then they start purchasing the raw materials, the cement, the steel. They'll hire the workers, then they'll start making the components, then assembling those, then it will be delivered. Okay, the process of MTO, how it will start after the customer order arrives. MTS is when the customer order arrives, it will be delivered. CTO is what is about the Domino's Pizza and Dell laptops. Okay, CTO is again which we discussed in the last slide. Okay, sourcing and component making will be before, and when the customer order arrives, only the assembly and delivery part will be there. So all this will determine my supply chain strategy. Say order delivery lead time के हिसाब से I will check what is my supply chain strategies, where my company stands. मेरा company कौन सा है? They are providing make to stock, make to order, or assemble to order. Okay, ठीक है. Okay. This is the next thing, the responsiveness. The functional and innovative products, as I was telling you, two kinds of products are there, and depending upon that, my responsiveness should be there. Okay, ठीक है. In this small diagram, I'll include this in notes as well. Okay, imagine my functional products are my soaps, shampoos, and toothpaste. These are my functional products. Oh. ठीक है, soaps, shampoos, and toothpaste. These are my functional products. Innovative products, maybe my cell phones is my innovative product. Okay, all the electronics, my innovative product, which generally changes year to year. Okay, my functional products are my grocery, or my what I have told you, yeah, detergents, the soaps, shampoos. Okay, innovative products are my electronics, gadgets. Okay, maybe earpods or something like that. So for these kind of products, for my shampoos and soaps, okay, more than 2 years product life cycle. That means I'll be using these shampoos not for 2 years, but I'll be using the shampoo at least for 2 long years. I'll not change the shampoo. If I'm using Pears soap, Pears or Dove soap, if I'm using, then I'll at least be using for 2 years for multiple Dove soaps, but at least for 2 years I'll not change the soap. From Dove, I'll not go to some another brand of soap. At least 2 साल तक तो चलेगा. Okay, I'll keep using Dove soap. Whereas for the innovative product, if earphones से earpods आ गए, from earpods वो neck वाला what do you call that? Okay, some innovative products are coming into the market. Then I'll dump the old ones, and I'll keep on buying the new ones. Okay, so that is what the innovative products will be all about. Okay, so whenever a new phone arrives or whenever a new technology gadget arrives, I'll no one will buy the old one. So when a new product will arrive, maybe within 3 months to 1 year, every 1 year there will be a new product that will be arriving. So every 1 year that might be changing. But a toothpaste more than 2 years है definitely. ये Dove soap जो मैं use कर रहा हूँ, that I'll not change it for more than 2 years. फोन तो बहुत ज्यादा है, 3 years तो और भी ज्यादा है. Okay, what happened? Okay, so that is what then depending upon this, your supply chain responsiveness will be there. That means when you are selling detergents, when you're selling soaps or shampoos or toothpaste, your demand for the product, you can guess it as a company. You can guess how much soap is required in the market for me. Okay, kitna soaps use karte hain customers. Okay, what kind of requirement or demand will be there for my shampoos? I can guess it easily. There'll not be a sudden spike or sudden drop in my demand. Okay, but in the case of innovative product, if I'm launching earpods, then I don't know what will be the response of the customer. Earpods जो लोग खरीदेंगे नहीं, पता नहीं गिर गया तो. Okay, how a customer will think from his perspective, I need to keep a track. So his demand can be very huge, or no one will buy my earpods. Anything can happen. So my demand is very unpredictable. So my responsiveness is also very unpredictable. That means whenever I go to a shop, it may happen that my earpods are getting sold very fast. All the customers are coming, my earpods are getting sold very fast, and I'm out of stock. So that can happen. Or else my earpods are lying in the shops and no one is there to buy. That can happen. So my responsiveness is very unpredictable here. Okay, in case of innovative products, but my customers are willing to wait. Just in the previous slides I've told you, if Samsung mobile phone J5 मेरे को चाहिए, then I'm ready to wait for 1 or 2 days. But not in the case of functional products. Functional products, I cannot wait for my toothpaste for 1 or 2 days. So depending upon that, my responsiveness will be there. कि क्या strategy use करना है, how responsive I should be, whether I'm in this column, my functional products, whether I'm manufacturing my detergents or my soaps, shampoos, what I'm manufacturing, am I the producer of rice, India Gate basmati rice, if I'm producing, or I'm into electronic business, which is a very fast changing business where I'm into. So depending upon that, my responsiveness of supply chain matters. Okay, what's the time? It's 9:30. Okay, give me more few minutes. Okay, so that's what I was telling. Functional products का है मेरा efficient supply chain. My supply chain should be what do you say? should be efficient. It should be properly, the product should be there. Okay, I don't need to wait for much time. Okay, the product should be there, the functional products. Efficient supply chain रहना चाहिए. If my products are innovative, my responsive supply chain रहना चाहिए. Okay, I should be quite responsive for delivering of my products. Okay, that's what was there. Okay, then delivery reliability. This I've told you. The delivery reliability means the fraction of the customer demand that is satisfied within the promised delivery lead time. Okay, the proper product should be delivered and within the within the time which I have promised. Okay, so that is when my delivery lead time will come. Okay, I just wanted to okay, the MTS is product availability and CTO is percentage of order delivered within the promised time. I just wanted to share one experience of dabbawalas. Okay, as I am from Mumbai, so I have seen these people often. Okay, you know what is a dabbawala? I don't know, maybe this image will help you. Okay, so these are the people, okay, who deliver dabbas. Okay, what are these dabbas? These are the tiffin boxes from the places. Okay, in what happens is, if you're in a Mumbai, a place like Mumbai, you, as an employee of any company, you leave very early in the morning to your company, because your journey will definitely take 1 hour to 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours in some cases. ट्रेन में जाएंगे, फिर you will take a auto, go to the station, board a train, go to that location, get down from the train, go to the taxi stand, take a share taxi, go to your company. So that is the entire process of a travel, of an employee, okay, in Mumbai. So it generally takes 1 or 2 hours of your time to travel to your office. And when you're leaving early in the morning, you are not taking tiffins over there. Okay, you're going without tiffin to your office. And as a normal Mumbaiker, you are not interested in consuming the hotel foods. ये तो बहुत पुराना है ना. So hotel foods daily I cannot consume for my lunch. I need my home food, and that home food I need it not cold home food, at least a warm one. ठीक है, गरम गरम खाना तो नहीं मिलेगा, but at least a warm, थोड़ा सा, okay, semi hot food I should get. So that thing is being taken care by dabbawalas. Okay, so dabbawalas will go to your home maybe at 11 or 12 o'clock. Okay, go to your home, collect the tiffin box from the ladies of the home. Okay, whoever has cooked the food, take that and deliver it to your office. Okay, so that is the process. They start working from 11 o'clock until 2 o'clock. All your lunches will be delivered to you. Maybe by 1 or 2 o'clock all the lunches will be delivered to you, and their work is done. And then again they, some of them offer that service. Then again they'll come to your office, pick up the dabbas and take back to the home, okay, for the washing. Okay, so you will get semi hot food at least, but ghar ka khana at your workplace. So this is what the delivery reliability of these dabbawalas are. Okay, the each of the tiffin, okay, you have you have delivered, seen the delivery of Flipkart or Amazon. Your name is printed over there, your address is printed over there. See this tiffin boxes, nothing is written over here. Okay, only this is written over here. ये ऐसा कुछ लिखा है. Okay, and the interesting thing is these dabbawalas are not educated. They cannot read the address. So even if you put the address, there is no point, because they are uneducated. They have certain symbols and signs. So depending upon these signs, they will come to know, okay, for which office this dabba is meant for. Okay, and while delivering back, for which home this dabba is meant for. So they have achieved Six Sigma. You must have, you might know this. They have achieved a Six Sigma efficiency certification. That means no one error in 1 lakh. Sorry, 1 million. Yeah, 10 million deliveries. Mein one error. Okay, that is the Six Sigma certification they have got. That means galti hota hi nahi basically. If this dabba is meant for a person, then that dabba will be delivered on time to the correct person. That is the delivery reliability which they are offering, these dabbawalas, and they are working from very decades together, long back. Okay, so this is what the delivery reliability is. Okay, I am delivering the product on time and the correct product to you. Okay, so that is what the base of supply chain. If someone is interested, they can just go and see any video how the dabbawala delivers the dabbas, okay, to the correct people, and how they are uneducated, and the cost is also very low. Okay, so it is very cost effective way, and they have excelled in the supply chain. They travel by train. Okay, as it is seen here, they take these trolleys, they travel by train, they travel in cycles, on cycles, everything, and they perfectly deliver it. Okay, and yeah, pretty much the second last part of today's lecture, the product variety. Okay, it depends upon what kind of variety a firm is providing. Okay, you okay, okay. So in this is a menu of a restaurant, and this is a Subway. Okay, both are two different things. This is a menu of a restaurant. In this, okay, give me 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so this is a menu of restaurant. When you go to a restaurant, you have these options. Okay, a Chinese soup or a continental soup or Indian shorba or salad, what you want to order, and you select anyone from this, and it will be delivered. So there is a limited kind of a variety in which this menu is providing you. Okay, whereas if any one of you have gone to Subway, you know that in Subway, okay, there are lot of breads which are available. There are a lot of toppings from which you can select. There are a lot of sauces which from which you can select. Okay, so basically you are making your own sandwich with some variety with Subway. In this, you cannot tell. Maybe maximum you can tell it should be less spicy or more spicy or less salty. Maximum like that. Okay, but most of this is you need to select one of them. Noodle soup select kar rahe hain, so you are just selecting a noodle soup. That's it. Okay, what ingredients they are putting it is up to them. Okay, maximum you can say one or two ingredients not to put because you are maybe allergic to it or something like that. But you have to select anyone from this. So there is a less of product variety. In Subway, when you're going and you're making a Subway sandwich, first of all, this is okay. The employee of that Subway will ask you what kind of bread you need. So he has an option: normal bread, okay, a plain bread, a multigrain bread, or a garlic bread. What kind of bread? You select one of the bread. Then he'll ask you what is the size of the bread, whether it is a 6 inches or a 12 inches bread. Okay, you say okay, maybe a 6 inches bread. In that, he'll ask you, इधर है बहुत सारा. From this all the toppings, what kind of toppings you need onions, you need tomatoes, then olives, कौन सा olives, jalapeno, jalapeno जो भी है वो सब कितना चाहिए. what you need, what you don't need. Then sauces will be there, which kind of sauce, mustard sauce, onion sauce, honey, um, mayonnaise, what you need. Okay, and everything, ये सब करने के बाद में he'll bake the bread and give it to you. So basically you are making your own sandwich with the products which is available. So it is assembling the product and delivering it to you. In this, it is only the delivery. Okay, everything else is happening behind, in the kitchen. Okay, not in front of you. In this, at least the assembling is happening in front of you, and you know what is being put into your sandwich. So this is what the variety which has been offered by the Subway in the sandwich. Okay, so when a company thinks in that way, they should have a supply chain like that. Okay, even if they don't put one or two ingredients in this, okay, maybe a different kind of an ingredient, it is very difficult for you to come to know कि शायद ये सूप ही ऐसा होता है restaurant का. You will think like that कि हाँ, the soup is okay, the soup is like this. Okay, you will make your comment. Okay, but in this case, if something is not available, you can easily see, okay, this is not available. Or if you're not liking something, you can avoid that. बट इधर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. ओके, आफ्टरवर्ड्स यू विल रिमेंबर, अरे हाँ, सूप में ये भी आएगा क्या करके, like that. Okay, so when the company is doing this, they'll provide that kind of variety. They should have that kind of supply chain as well. Okay, so this depends upon what is the business model of us, of a company. Okay, in providing product variety. One case I want to discuss at the last is about Scooty Pep. Okay, TVS Scooty, when it was launched, it was generally meant for girls. Okay, younger age girls. So when they launched it, okay, it was a normal Scooty Pep which was available. And when there was a market study done for this Scooty Pep, they found out that the looks of the Scooty is more important for the girls, as they are um, okay, as they are very much interested in look, मतलब, how they look, the looks for the girls. Okay, the looks matter. Okay, how they look, how their hairs are, how their face is looking, everything. So same way, you have seen the mobile phone of the, okay, girls, don't mind, mobile phone of the girls, their arrangement, their back covers. Okay, it has a girly feeling. So even Scooty, TVS Scooty felt that, and they launched the Scooty in 99 different shades. Like you have 99 different colors of LA18, okay, the lipsticks. So they launched it in such a way, and they launched it as a babylicious, and they provided this the coloring, ये जो है yellow color का है, then pink color का है, and orange color का है, and then they provided 99 different shades. Okay, only few are here. Their tagline was, from 99 shades you can select any shade for your Scooty. Now imagine the Herculean task of supply chain management team. 99 colors का, 99 colors का ये headlamps का इधर का, 99 colors का this, 99 colors का this, 99 colors के all this mirrors, mirror के backs. तो इसका अलग कलर का इतना सारा, इसका अलग कलर का इतना सब. So it was very difficult for the supply chain team. What they innovative thing they did is, they sent all this body parts. Okay, जो भी body parts है which is colored, and they sent all this without any color to the retail shops. ठीक है, कोई कलर नहीं था उसमें, येलो नहीं, ब्लैक, येलो नहीं, ऑरेंज नहीं, पिंक नहीं, none of them were colored. They sent the uncolored items to the retail shops, and then they signed an agreement with Asian Paints that whenever a customer comes, okay, when these two girls are coming in, okay, they are ordering for an orange Scooty. So for orange Scooty, the uncolored parts will be sent to Asian Paints, and within few hours, Asian Paints will spray or paint it in the orange color and send it back to the Scooty shop. Okay, then that will be fitted onto a Scooty, and it will be delivered to the customer. So there is no there is no what do you say, a task of supply chain in this for delivering of each and every product. They are just shipping in the body parts without any color, and once the girls if these girls are ordering yellow, Then the uncolored parts will be sent to Asian Paints, and it will be colored by the Asian Paints and sent back to them. Okay, so this is what do you say, innovative thing in which Scooty Pep did in providing product variety. Okay, so this was about the supply chain strategies. So depending upon your supply chain strategies, your business strategies, you design it. Okay, so well, I've started. Yeah, I've started from here. Order delivery lead time. Okay, depending upon your delivery lead time, your supply chain strategy should be built on your responsiveness, delivery reliability, and product variety. Okay, so one last slide is there for today. Okay, which is supply chain performance measures. Now, how to measure the supply chain performance? Okay, it depends upon the cost, the assets, asset management efficiency, whatever assets you have, um, how you manage those assets. Okay, assets can be your components of or your products, your work in progress products. Okay, your machinery or your supply chain, everything which is included in the supply chain, your trucks, your people. Okay, human resource which is taking care of the supply chain, your suppliers, everything, how you're managing them. Then the reliability, how reliable you are, delivery reliability hai. Yeah, exactly, कौन सा product, the product quality, the product's weight, size, length, color, everything, and the delivery time of the product, everything, how reliable you are, how responsive you are, कितना फास्ट रिस्पॉन्स है तुम yours. Okay, whenever you are promising something, whenever it is not available, how fast it will be delivered later on. ठीक है, ऐसा कुछ. Then agility, how fast you can change your supply chain. There might be some companies who are into functional products maybe. Okay, then later on, as the market is changing, they are slowly shifting to innovative products. Okay, so your supply chain also should shift like that. So then your agility will be measured. Otherwise you are not agile. Okay, you are not ready to change as per the change in the market. Okay, so this is what they will determine the supply chain performance on this basis, on the cost, on the basis of cost. How, if my cost is going down and still I'm able to serve my customers, then I'm performing very well. Okay, you remember this graph from the previous slides. This was my efficient frontier. Okay, this was my border. Okay, I want to be here, existing position is here, and if my existing position is here, then I'm doing ineffective practices. So I want to be on this border. So at this cost I should able to provide this level of service. So I can increase this, the efficient frontier ko I can shift by supply chain optimization, by supply chain integration and restructuring. I'll do some modification and I'll plan some excellence in the supply chain so that I can shift this this frontier itself. That means at a lesser cost. Here, if you see here, at a lesser cost here, I'm providing this much of service level. Okay, this is going beyond my x-axis. Okay, x-axis इधर आके मिलेगा किधर को. Okay, so I'm providing a better service at a lesser cost. So this will be my supply chain excellence. Okay, so this from this I can easily measure what is my supply chain performance kaisa hai. So well, you have studied many things about this. Okay, so this will completes my first module. Okay, uh, so any doubts, I'll just go through this. Okay, cool. It is about 34, maybe 33 slides long chapter. Okay, again, give me maybe 1 day's time so that I'll prepare the notes and give it to you. Okay. In the meantime, any doubts? Anyone who has joined new, okay, you can see the videos of my previous two lectures. Okay, if anything you don't understand, you can can even call me. Okay, my number is there. I guess if you are there on the WhatsApp group, okay, my number is there. Well, I'll just give a fast revision. It is those who have attended my lecture, previous lectures. They can, if they don't have any doubts, they can leave or they can stay. I'll just give a fast attendance revision. Okay. Anyone has doubts? Okay. I'll just go through a fast revision of the entire module. Okay, so we discussed about supply chain. So supply chain will start from here. This is procurement. I'm procuring the raw materials. After procuring the raw materials, my suppliers are supplying to me. Okay, I'm manufacturing that products, and after manufacturing, I'm keeping the finished goods into my warehouse, and from warehouse, this is the logistics team. Okay, this can be my team, or I can hire a third party. This team is taking my finished goods to the customers or to the consumers. They are going to use my products, and after my consumer receives my products, they are going to send money, and that money will be uh, distributed among the shareholders, and that money will be given to sales and product development to develop new kind of product and do more sales. Okay, so this, the entire chain will keep on flowing in the supply chain. The starting from the raw materials to the delivery of the products in the hands of the customer is our entire supply chain process. Whereas one more thing, logistics is delivering the finished goods from the warehouse in the hands of the customer is the logistics. Okay, so this is a normal supply chain stage in which, as a customer, I am going to a Walmart store to buy a detergent. So, for a detergent, there are a timber company is involved, a paper manufacturer is involved, who is manufacturing the cover of my detergent, and a chemical manufacturer and a plastic producer is involved, who is manufacturing the detergent. Okay, and a plastic cover maybe for PNG. PNG is the company whose detergent everyone is trying to deliver. Okay, then PNG is delivering the product to Walmart, okay, or a third party distribution center, and then to Walmart store. So just for a detergent getting to be supplied to the customer, these are the what is the stages which is involved. Okay, so these are the stages of a supply chain. And how supply chain has evolved, there are three evolutions. Okay, the first revolution was happened in 1910 to 1920. So during this time, this is the fleet of Ford cars. Okay, during this time, the production was not that well developed. So whoever can produce the goods, they were able to supply the goods. So the production was given more important, and so the variety were not there. Okay, so the Henry Ford, who was the manufacturer or the pioneer of the fuel automobile company Ford Motors, he was not giving any variety of the products. Whatever the products are available, that was available in black cars. If customers want it, they can take it. Okay, and there are no competitors for him, so he didn't wanted any variety to be offered into his cars. He controlled everything from the iron ore, from the rubber manufacturing, everything from the engine manufacturing. The only person who was responsible was Henry Ford. He was taking care of the entire supply chain till the production. So there was no much variety which was offered, and it was only focused on the production. Later on in the second revolution, variety started coming in. Okay, so there were suppliers, okay, who were supplying the products to the company, and the company was focusing only on their core operations, so the company could provide many variety of the products. Later on in the third revolution, customized products and services were offered. Okay, here there is an example of a video of a Dell, okay, which you can see from the videos of the previous from the first class, I guess. Okay, in that video, the customer is calling the Dell call center, and he's booking his own PC. Okay, what kind of the graphics card he needs, what kind of processor he needs, what kind of monitor he needs, he is booking, and he is kind of making his own computer. Okay, what kind of configuration of computer he needs, he's building on that. So the customized products was getting delivered. Okay, now what is, why supply chain is important is just because of these two companies who started it. Okay, Walmart, they capitalized on providing low cost products to the customers. Okay, so uh, based on their supply chain excellence, they could achieve that. Dell provided the customized products to the customers. Okay, rather than focusing more on the providing the computers or the laptops to the retail store, Dell focused more on providing customized products, so directly from the factory to the house of the customer the laptop was getting delivered. All the middlemen, the retailers, the distributors, all were removed from the supply chain. Okay, so that's the reason. And smaller decision phases, uh, decision phases was developed. In this, there are three decision phases. First is the strategy which they will build. The PepsiCo will have a strategy that they'll not concentrate more on, what do you say, the bottling of the plants, the manufacturing of the drinks. They'll more focus on providing the taste and doing marketing of the products. Because what Pepsi sells, they sell water along with sugar, along with some flavors, and they put a gas in it. That's it. So they'll more focus on the marketing strategies rather than improving the product, because that product is unhealthy definitely, and it doesn't provide any, what do you say, a good flavor also. Okay, if you drink, if you don't know which kind of cold drink you're drinking, close your eyes, drink Pepsi or drink Coke, you'll not come to know whether it is a Pepsi or a Coke. Even the mm, it was a research study which was done. Okay, I'm not just bluffing. It was a research study that the best customers, who are the loyal customers of Coke, they never drank anything, they only drank Coke. They were given Pepsi drink and they could not recognize that this was a Pepsi drink. Okay, that was the research findings. So Pepsi or the Coke, they don't focus much on developing the product, because the product is not at all healthy, or and there are healthy options available, but the product is not at all healthy. So they focus more on marketing and selling you the lifestyle. Okay, same way goes for the cigarette companies as well. They sell you the lifestyle, they don't sell you the product. Okay, that product is harmful, okay, at the end of the day, but they are not selling you the product, they are selling you the lifestyle. Okay, so that is what the supply chain strategy will be built upon. Okay, and this strategy will be there for 10 to 15 years, it will not change. Based on that strategy, the company will plan how the supply chain operations will go, at least for a year. Then after the planning, the execution, the operations will be done, how the manufacturer will ship the goods to the Walmart distribution center, and from there how the different kind of, what do you say, the products are getting delivered to the retail stores of the Walmart, and how they are keeping track from the company headquarters through the satellite systems, through the RFID, radio frequency identification. They are keeping a track of how the items are moving, how the items are getting in to the Walmart store and getting, and so selling out from the Walmart store. So this keeps changing and now and then, okay, daily or weekly maybe. And this was the process cycle. These are the 5 stages, and these are the 4 cycles. And this, for each cycle, will determine the 2 stages which are interacting with them. Okay, the procurement cycle, in this, supplier and manufacturer are interacting, and same way goes above. And when the customer places order, each of the cycle is getting implemented, and finally the customer will get his order. So this is one of the view of supply chain. Okay, another supply chain view we discussed was of the push pull view. In push pull view, push is the process which is done by the company in the anticipation of the customer order. That means customer will place an order. In that anticipation, they will start making things. It is like sourcing and making components, which we discussed today. Sourcing and making components will be done in the push process. Then after the customer order arrives here at this point, then assembly and delivery, that will be a part of pull process, will be done. Okay, so that is the different kind of a view of a supply chain. Okay, then this we discussed. From here I actually started. Okay, third party logistics and coordination, and this is about today's lecture. Yeah, that's it. You want to ask me anything? Okay, already many people have left. Not an issue. Do you want to ask me anything, or shall I close the meeting? Okay. Okay, then we'll meet on Friday. Give me 1 day's time to send the notes. That notes you can rely at least to pass in the exam, not to score very high. Okay, you can refer the textbooks as well and my notes as well, both the things. Okay. Okay, then if nothing is there, we'll stop it for today. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Prajit.